Hey guys, what's going on? Odharma here, and of course, welcome back to episode 155 of my Level Up series, where of course I take Hashtag United through the levels of the footballing pyramid. Before we do jump into today's video though, really appreciate if you will take the time to hit the subscribe button down below if you're interested in Football Manager content. Now, start of the final season of the series. What a journey it has been. A long, arduous journey, but a very rewarding one. Hopefully for you guys. It has been, certainly for me anyway. It's been an amazing series. Best save, Football Manager save I've ever done. But we've got a lot to discuss, so let's jump into things. I don't know whether I mentioned it in the last episode, but we're getting an expansion on the stadium to 24, I think it's 24,500, which is decent. We'll take that for the last season. Also, we're increasing our youth level to category 2. I managed to persuade the board that we needed it, and because of the success of last season, I think that just gave me that little bit to get the deal done. Yeah, so that's all the nitty gritty on that. But obviously, you guys want to see the transfers, see what we've been up to, and so let's run through the transfer history for this season so far. So the outs, unfortunately, Valentin Černý does leave us and goes to Huddersfield. Now, this one was a little bit annoying. We maybe shouldn't have been so naive, and I shouldn't have left the contract negotiations to my director of football, but I did, and this is what you end up with. Černý leaving on a free, which is disappointing because he had his best season at the club. Well, since the championship days, but I'd consider it his best season. Look at this, 10 assists, mate. 10 assists, that's just ridiculous. So I would have liked to have seen him deliver in the last season as well, but it wasn't to be. Then we have Renford Tomlinson, a guy who's always been on the fringes of the squad, but never really played many games for us. He's played 9 games in total in the span of 5 seasons. He's gone to Stoke City. He's played 1 game, scored a goal. He's actually not bad, to be fair. I think Championship is probably his level, and I think he'll do well there. So 1.3 million for him, we'll take it. But the big one, the big hitter, Latour, has gone to PSG. PSG decided to hit the release clause that was on Latour's contract, 77 million, and he accepted, or well, the board accepted the deal. And Latour accepted the contract for £200,000 a week. So Israel Latour is no more for Hashtag United, but we wish him well. He's been a fantastic servant of the club. I would have liked to seen him play the last season through at Hashtag United, but it wasn't to be on this occasion. So 77 mil. You think it's all good, but we didn't receive any money. We didn't receive any money from that transfer, and I'm not too sure why. I don't understand. I still don't understand to this day why we didn't get any money from the deal. It's very, very strange, but you know, we could have done with that money, as you will see, for the rest of the transfers that we've made. So here we go, the ins. Emmanuel Sani, free agent. He looked alright for 18, I thought, stats wise, but his current ability is 1 star, and my coaches don't really rate him that much, only a 3 star, but he's got a resolute personality, so he might be able to hit that 3 star. He's got some decent stats, determination, obviously, first touch. You know, I think he's better than what his 1 star suggests, in my opinion, especially for 18. I think he's pretty well developed. Then our first major signing, Amachi from Atletico Madrid for 10.25 mil. Decent little centre back. Never really figured in their plans from the looks of it, although he is only 21. Played 16 games last season, to be fair, so maybe a backup to the starting 11 centre backs they're using, but a decent little player. Good physical stats, good defending stats, passing and aerial. There's a little bit of a concern, but good concentration as well, decision making, positioning, I think he's going to be quite decent. He's been injured though for most of pre-season. I think he's back now though for this first game of the season, which is nice. Then we hit back-to-back signings for defenders, which is obviously an area that we needed. We got a left-footed centre-back, which is a little extra tick for us. Andrea Paganelli for 17.5 million, was it? Yeah, 17.5 million for Andrea. Decent player. Again, aerially a little bit weak, but 2.5 star current ability, 2.5 star potential. I think he's very, very solid. Good ball player. He's going to be probably our starting 11 with Toyas, just because he's the only left-footed centre-back in our squad. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll hit the ground running for us. Then we have a big whopper of a transfer. Marco Bagnara from Fiorentina, 58 mil paid out for him. Not 58 mil all together. I think I paid 20 million up front for him and the rest in instalments, but he looked very, very good. Very, very good. I mean, what more do I need to say? You can just look at his stats and see that he's good. Also, he's competent on the other side as well, on the left, being a left back, which is decent. So yeah, not much to say about that one. I'm just expecting to perform really well. Quite a big improvement on Cherney in regards to stats anyway. Then we have Sunday Obi, another guy who spent quite big on. Doesn't look that great off first glance, but I think he's going to be pretty good. Box-to-box midfielder to replace Latour as box-to-box. He's got room for development as well. He's a lefty, 4-star current ability. Considered as a good player for most Premier League sides. I balls that up. He's got good pace, good physical stats. Real good physical stats. Decent mentals as well, to be honest, all-rounder. Technicals could be improved, really. They're kind of very average, to be honest, for the most part, but I think he'll be a solid all-rounder for us. I expect him to do well for us, to be honest. I paid 20 million up front for him and the rest in instalments. Then we have Pero Balbon, obviously someone that we already knew we were signing. We signed him on a free pre-contract from last season or last January. 71 million value, which is very, very nice. Scored 80 goals in 194 at Lille. Very, very good record. Won some trophies as well, as you can see, in his time at Lille as well, which is nice. I don't know how he's going to figure into the squad yet, but a nice little addition. Then we have Stanislas Mason, left back, to try and back up Julien, another French left back from City. Looks like a decent centre back. Only 28.5k we're paying him per week, so I thought it was a no-brainer. He looks very, very. He looks as good as Julien, basically. They're very, very similar in their stats. So as you can see, we've got a right back, 2 centre backs, and a left back in. And then obviously we've got a midfielder, and now we've got another midfielder here, Christian Vasquez. Hopefully he can replace Latour, although he's very, very different style of player. Very, very technical. Great passer of the ball, as you can see. Decision 16, composure 16, first touch 17, passing 17, technique 16, teamwork 17, vision 18, work rate 16. The only thing that he's lacking is a bit of pace, but you don't need pace when you're an intelligent footballer, and you can ping balls about left, right, and centre. And I hope that he'll do that. In pre-season so far, I've not managed any of the games, but he scored quite a lot of goals for us in pre-season. Well, actually that's a lie, he scored 2 goals, but 2 in 5 from a central midfielder, we will take that. And then our last loanee is another midfielder, Neil Morris from Tottenham. A little pacey number. Looks solid. Long shot 16, passing 17, technique 16, vision 16, off the ball 16, decision 17, with the pace as well. Looks good. The only thing that's concerning me is we're lacking on quite a lot in aerial threats. Not going forward, our forward players are all good, but defensively we might struggle in set pieces this season. But there are all the transfers. I think we've done some good business all in all. And yeah, we move swiftly on now to the start of the season. We are previewed in 7th, which is skyrocketed where we were last season. I think we were at 14th or 12th, somewhere around there. Kind of mid-table, but Toyos also makes it into the Dream 11 for the Premier League this season, which is nice. Elaine misses out, surprisingly, but Rias and San Martin are fantastic strikers, so he's got a lot of competition to try and get in there against them. And yeah, there's not much else to say other than we are playing the Gooners today, which will be a good test for our squad. We are at home. I expect us to perform well and get the 3 points and get us off to a good start for this final season. Come on. Let's get it. Team selection. Obi has been injured for most of pre-season. He'll be back soon, actually, for hopefully the next game. Amarchi is actually still injured, and he's injured for a while. Christ, I didn't realise. I thought it was like 3 to 7 days, but it's 3 to 7 weeks. So Amarchi's going to be missed, but obviously now we have a lot more in the way of squad depth in the back lines in our defensive areas of the field, which is good for us. I think the squad's looking a bit more healthier. Losing Latour is a bit of a blow. I mean, I would have, if we had Latour as well, I'll be really positive about how well we're going to do. I'm going to be battling for the title again, but losing Latour and losing the amount of assists that he creates, it's going to be tough to replace that, I think. Hopefully Vasquez is the guy that can deliver that, but we've just got to kind of play it by ear right now and see how we get off in this game, because this is a true test for us to see where we're at. You know, Arsenal are a good side, established, big six side. Had a solid season last season. I think we did manage to get 6th. It was either 6th or 7th. So, oof. There's all the building work at the back, getting that big stand, that big boys stand for the Hashtag United Stadium. Dylan Lambert playing that box to box. Boom, goes past one, nice. Oh, nice little pivot, Pozzo. Back stick to Martelli, hits the post. Little cheeky side footer. Nearly getting us off to a brilliant start, but not quite. Sydney Eduardo, England international fullback. I suppose I should say about England, I had the Nations League tournament. The Nation League finals. We lost in the semi-final to Spain 1-0. Reyes, the United striker, got sent off in the game. That kind of cost. Well, it didn't really. I mean, obviously, losing him was a blow in an attacking sense, and we went 1-0 down, and we just couldn't get back. But then we did, in fact, beat Italy in the 3rd place playoff. I think we beat like 3-1, I think it was, or 3-1 or 4-1, but it was a good result. Good result against Italy. They've got some great players, great squad at the moment. So 3rd place in the Nations League, I will take that. I think that's pretty solid. Martelli is unlucky there, my word, that hasn't gone in. Because I don't think the England squad right now is in the best shape. I don't think it's got some quality players, but I think like the Spanish team who beat us have got better players. The French team who won it, they beat Spain in the final. Well, obviously they've got Alain, but they've got so many great players right now. Ooh. But Jesus. But yeah, I'd say the Italy team, to be fair, has got. I don't know, actually, that Italy team probably is on par with ours, but the Spain and France team is a lot better than ours. Which which makes sense why both of them progressed and us and Italy didn't. But you know, we'll take a third place, something to build on. I think we should. Well, I'll finish the series off, but I think there should be a Euros or World Cup. Oh, what will it be? 18, 22, 26, 30, 34. Yeah, it should be the Euros at the end of this season. So I'm going to play that. Why not? See if I can win the Euros with England. Just have some fun to celebrate this series. This long, drawn-out series, but it's been a hell of a roller coaster ride. Lambert, Mason, Pagnelli, Vasquez, Pozzo. What can you do with it? Can you get us back into the game? Oh. Not on that occasion. Not on that occasion. Get out to him, get out to him. Good challenge, Bagnara. Yes, we'll take that. Martelli, come on, use your pace. We've got so much pace going forward with Martelli, Pozzo and Elaine. Elaine's a little pace merchant now. Speed demon. He's... Oh. Shit. Yeah, Elaine now. I think when we signed him, he had 12 pace and 12 acceleration. Now he's got 15 acceleration, 16 pace, so he's improved a lot in his pace. To be fair, I've been making him do additional training for his pace, and it's paid off because adding just that bit of extra pace has just sent his game to the next level, I would say. Pozzo, Martelli, come on. Boys are getting frustrated. It's a solid half. Dominated them, to be honest. They've just conceded from a set piece, which is a bit annoying, but it's the quality that obviously Arsenal have. You know, players of top class quality that can pull out just them bits of magic, like Sydney did. Bagnara, Vasquez. Don't know why I say Vasquez, it's Vasquez, but you know, Vasquez. Mason, Pozzo, Mason into Martelli. The French connection did not happen on that occasion, but we are pressing right now. We're all over these, to be honest, which is a good sign for the season ahead. I know obviously we want to get the result as well, but the fact we're dominating Arsenal, well, I say dominating, they've got more possession, but we've done a lot more with the ball. Gatti, Martelli, Lambert. It'd be nice when we can get Obi back into the team in a few days, and that'll free up Lambert, because he's not a box-to-box midfielder, let's be honest. Let's not kid ourselves. Bagnara, yes, come on. Elias gets off and running. First goal of the season. Bagnara, what a cross that was. On a sixpence for him, boom. Martelli into Bagnara. Trying to go to the byline, then boom, clips one. Boom, Elaine gets in front of his man. Thunders it home. Pozzo is having a terrible game, so he needs to come off instantly. Go for that. Let's get some more firepower on. The fact we can bring on Gerardo, Luis and Balbon is a good sign for us. Some dynamite going forward. Mason. Balbone. That was terrible pass. Come on, can we get a winner? Can we get a winner? Martelli, Vasquez, Bernal, Vasquez. Sprays it wide to Balbon. Gets dispossessed. It's a foul. It's not in the box. Yeah, it's just outside, but a dangerous area for us. Hopefully. I don't know. I need to sort out bloody free kick takers, to be honest, for this season. So I don't know with the new signings whether we've got anyone who can now take better free kicks than what we had before. Come on, boys. Come on. Lambert, come on, whip one. Whip it. Toyos. Let's get Neil Morris on, see what he can do to Loney. Luis. Vasquez, Maurice, hello Maurice, if you know, you know. Mason, Balbon, Maurice, flip. Alain's took a bit of a knock there, which is a bit concerning. But it looks like it's going to be a 1-1 draw to start things off, which well, we conceded from a set piece. I mean, should we have given that foul away? Probably not, but it was a good free kick. You can't take it away from Arsenal there. But in my opinion, we've dominated that game, which is a good sign moving forward. We didn't lose it as well, which is good for the confidence. Obviously a loss would have hit us harder than a draw. Draw kind of keeps you kind of on a plateau. But there we go then. 1-1, start things off. Mason was decent to start things off. That's solid performance. So him and Julian are going to be battling all season to try and be number 1. But yeah, I'm quite happy with what I've seen today in the first episode of this season. And we have lots of games ahead of us, especially now that we're in the Champions League. So obviously the next game will be the first Champions League game of Hashtag United's history. And then we'll also be trying to get revenge on the Scousers at Anfield, because they seem to always do a number on us. So we want to try and get back at them, get 3 points. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you'll take the time to hit this like button. Dislike it, of course, if you disliked it. Comment if you want to comment on it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I do hope to see you on the journey of the season to end all seasons. Cheers. Bye bye.